Warren's a force of nature. I can tell you probably 50 stories where we should not have won and we still won because of sheer will and force.
Warren?
I would like to take just a few seconds to honor Warren Osborn this day.
His character shows his determination and his perseverance.
To join you in the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Awards and to join in honoring the 34 of the most outstanding entrepreneurs in the state of Utah.
I was amazed at his confidence and his drive.
Whether it's business or pleasure, Warren always knows how to get the job done. Congratulations, Warren.
The first company was actually Osborn Soft Water. We were poor, struggling students, just barely eking by with no money, and we had a premature child that cost $25,000. So I had no choice but to drop out of school. I took on 2 full-time jobs and started Osborn Video. And I had 3 assets: a beat-up old car, a sofa, and a video camera that we had purchased to record our first child. So, well, in the first video business, my wife actually would take turns during the night. You know, I'd duplicate for 3 or 4 hours, then she would take a shift, then I would take a shift, then she would take a shift. And I've always been instinctively, intuitively a fast-moving person. Like when I was an entrepreneur and running these 10 companies that I founded, I would go to a store, run from the car to the front door, just to make up time.
When I met Warren back in 2011, the honest truth is I was, a recently arrived Brazilian immigrant and I had showed up, and if it wasn't for Warren, I don't know if anyone else would have taken a shot at someone so new with frankly pretty crappy English and just showing up from Brazil. So it was Warren really changed my life in a massive way.
The reason for your success, or at least one of them, and that is that you are an artist. Attention to detail, you're driven, and you've got that artist appeal.
Entrepreneurism is destined for failure unless you're willing to be tenacious, passionate, and pivoting. If you don't do those 3 things, you're going to fail. One of the biggest pieces of advice I would give an entrepreneur is to focus and be 120% in.
You will drive to success, no matter how hard it might be, no matter how how many obstacles get thrown at him, you will drive to success.
I wasn't diagnosed until May 10th of 2018, but I pre-diagnosed myself as likely having ALS a few months before the official doctors did. The doctors told me that I only had 1.5 to 3.5 years to live. And so I went on a mission to really fight hard. And I've just gone at this with my level of entrepreneurism, focus, passion, and speed. So in all 3 years since getting ALS, I went hella skiing. This year, I think I'm gonna pass on it, but I went 5 to 7 days of hella skiing, which is kind of unheard of with ALS because most people can't even walk within the first year or 2 of getting ALS.
And even with ALS, as I look at it, when he first called me to let me know what was going on, my initial thought was, man, if there's anyone that can beat this, it's you. I haven't seen you not figure out something in life yet.
And that's been real supportive to me as over the last few months I've been recovering from prostate cancer surgery. Warren, you truly deserve this award, and I wish you all the best.
Warren, thank you so much for the many years of collegial partnership, for your friendship, and for all I've learned from you.
I first and foremost hope that to be remembered as a loving father and friend, but also as a serious entrepreneur, starting 10 different companies.
Warren will be remembered for the things he built. So, over the course of his career, 10 companies, lots of gadgets, products, things that he's done over the years. Also as a mentor and investor, as I look at it, like he was, and I would say kind of continues to be my biggest investor in my own life. He picked me up from nowhere and said, hey, take a shot. Here's a chance for you to go thrive. And so he will be remembered as a mentor and as an investor.